Hello there and welcome to Fine Fives, and today I'm going to tell you my top 5 exercises for beginners, intermediate and advanced lifters at the gym. And this is all my opinion, so it's not fact, but it's something I have gathered from my experience from going to the gym, and these are my favourite ones to do. So some honourable mentions quickly. The dumbbell curls I love, great for building your biceps. Romanian deadlifts complements squats well as it works your hamstrings more. It's a hamstring focused movement. Face pulls, great for posture in your rear delts, and tricep push downs, good for that tricep to get them big juicy triceps as well as increased elbow mobility. So, exercise number 5 in my list is squats. Squats are a great exercise I have always adored in the gym. This is because they are a great compound movement, activating your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, abs, as well as your back muscles and calves, while also improving bodily stability and ankle mobility. It is extremely important that you practice proper form while squatting, as doing so will prevent you from getting injured and will enable you to maximise your gains from this fantastic exercise. Do not ego lift. To learn the perfect form, take your time, do not rush, do not compare yourself to other people at the gym, and watch the Athlean X video I am going to leave in the description box for you guys. So just a quick advert quickly. So if you guys working at home and missing working out, I'd recommend using the Fit Beast resistant bands, pull-up assist bands, so you can use them for anything, bicep curls, back exercises, shoulder exercises. It's just you're limited by your imagination. It comes with 5 different levels of exercise workout bands for both powerlifting, muscle toning, CrossFit, yoga, stretch mobility, strength training for both men and women, all for the glorious price of £39.99 in the United Kingdom. These bands are of high quality and have garnered a 5-star Amazon review from over 1,100 customers. Check the link in the description. Anyway, enough of that. Exercise number 4. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are a favourite exercise of mine for several reasons. The first is that it is a very natural movement you can literally do in so many places, not just the gym. I've done them in car parks before, I've done it, in my bedroom, off a little bit of a gap on the wall, just grabbed onto it and on top of the door and just did a few pull-ups. Wherever you can, as long as there's a horizontal bar, which is taller than you, and obviously make sure it's safe, that's up to you. You can perform pull-ups. Pull-ups are also very good at widening your back nicely, giving someone a nice V-tapered upper body shape. The second reason I love pull-ups is, again, it is another compound movement, providing more bang for your buck when it comes to time spent exercising with respect to time spent performing the movement, which gives it a good ratio of your progress you can gain compared to the time performed. Pull-ups mainly work your laterals, your latissimus dorsi, your biceps, your infraspinatus, which is the back of your shoulder muscle, and the lower traps. To learn how to do this fantastic back widening, great exercise, check out Athlean X, where I've left his link in the description to his fantastic video, as he is the expert, and we learn from people better than us. Learn from the very best. Chances are, if you're doing pull-ups, you're probably doing them wrong. So learn from the best. Exercise number 3, barbell rows. So pull-ups will help to increase the width of your back, but now you may ask, how do I thicken my back? The best exercise for thickening your back, in my opinion, is the barbell row. The barbell row will thicken your back nicely as it works in the horizontal plane relative to your back, whereas pull-ups work in the vertical plane, making these exercises complement one another very well. Now, when I do the barbell row, I'm extremely careful and I try not to increase my weight too quickly because the back is a very sensitive part of the body and one must respect their back. The barbell row works the traps, upper back, lower back, abs, hips, arms, mostly your biceps and your arms, so mostly your biceps as well as these other parts of your body. Again, like all other exercises listed in this top 5, it is another compound movement. Compound movements are the best way to grow your physique, as you are utilising the whole kinetic chain while working several muscles at once. Now, this exercise is a very tricky one to get right, and I am not in any way taking any responsibility for any mistakes. Go over to Athlean X's channel and learn how to do it properly. So exercise number 3 is the bench press. Now, we come to the daddy of all movements, the 17-year-old gym bro favourite. It can be no other movement it is the bench press. The bench press is a movement I adore. I love the competition it creates between you and your mates when you're at the gym. For me, it is one of the only exercises that I get weight obsessed about. Before the coronavirus, I was benching 105 kilograms, or for those who live in the 1800s, 231 pounds, or about 2.5 male adult German shepherds. I found this experience really packed on strength for me, and the results in my chest were always very noticeable. Now, from my experience, the best way to get strong at the bench press is to train about 3 times a fortnight, eat like a fat pig, and you'll gain much. If you do not eat much, you'll never gain much strength. If any strength on the bench press, you can't really gain strength on the bench press without a calorie surplus. The bench press mainly works your 3 muscles, your triceps, pectoral muscles, and shoulders. The bench press is a very easy exercise to encounter injuries on because of the competitive masculine energy causing you to overstretch yourself, as well as the form being very tricky to master. Therefore, to help you guys out, I'll leave another link to Athlean in the description so you'll be able to perform this exercise properly while extracting the utmost potential from this glorious movement. Just to let you know, when I began bench pressing, for the first 2 years my form was absolutely trash, and this led to me having a fair amount of shoulder pain. So learn from the best, look at the description box. Also, I've left another video on shoulder pain for you guys just to help you out. Now, the last exercise in this list, number 1, my favourite exercise in the gym, is the standing barbell overhead press. The standing barbell overhead press is my favourite. It always has been my favourite exercise. It is by no means an easy exercise, but that's what I love about it. It is so hard. Ensuring that you perform this exercise properly and that you do not cheat and push with your legs. So you want to be standing still with your abs tense, hands gripping the bar on the bar, shoulder width apart. Push through and lift the bar above your head while contracting your traps at the top to gain the extra few inches in the vertical distance. The overhead press mostly works the deltoids, hitting the front and side deltoids mostly, and partly the rear deltoids, along with the pectoral muscles, triceps, and the core for stability. I always do face pulls along with the overhead press because it helps activate them all important rear deltoids, which will also help your overhead press because it all garners into one big system of strength. Progression with this movement is slow, and that is fine. You can do singles, triples, sets of 5, or volume workouts with this workout movement, and I guarantee you will get absolutely strong and powerful and impressive from doing the standing overhead press. It's much better than doing that absolutely dumb exercise you see the majority of people in the gym doing, where they're sitting down on a bench with dumbbells in their hands, doing overhead press, and they're externally rotating their shoulder. You know what I'm talking about. The ones where they're trying to ego lift using too much weight. Do not do that movement. Do the proper movements. Do proper form. And again, I've left another video in the description by Athlean so you can do this exercise correctly and prevent any injuries. Thank you for listening and watching Fine Fives. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.